Hey there folks, Uniform Guy again, here with another review, and in this video we're going to be looking at a parade style uniform of the French Foreign Legion. As with all of my videos, I shall be starting at the top, working my way down, going through all the different elements as I go. So at the top we have the Kepi, a piece of headgear which is synonymous with the Foreign Legion. There are a couple of styles of Kepi. The first one being white for the privates, this one being the NCO version, and then there is a white version with the same gold trim for officers. The Kepis do also have a cover that goes on them, which is a white cotton with a nape protector at the back, but unfortunately I don't have that on this version. If we go down to the shoulder boards here, as you can see you've got a sergeant style of rank above the flaming grenade, which is the logo of the Foreign Legion, and then underneath you have these stripes just here. That is the rank stripe of this uniform. I believe the American equivalent of this one would be Master Sergeant. The English version would be Colour Sergeant. Going a bit further down, we've got the insignia on this one, which is the insignia of the second para. Now, quite interestingly, behind this, if it shows up, there is Velcro. So the badge isn't actually sewn to the uniform, Velcro is, and the unit insignia is interchangeable. Now, if we go to the left-hand arm, we've got the same shoulder board, and we have the insignia. There we go, the insignia of the Foreign Legion. You see it's got the three stripes surrounding it. And that is the flaming grenade, which is copied not only on the Kepi, on these American style collar badges. You also notice that the green behind on the collar badges matches the stripes on the shoulder board, and it also matches the tie here, which is a really sort of itchy woolen tie. We have a badge here as well, which is a instructor badge. The gentleman that this uniform belonged to was an instructor in second para. Now, I don't know if it comes up on this because of the camera, but there are several pinholes around where he's had previous badges that have been changed. There's also pinholes under here where his name badge would be. The name badge was only worn on ceremonial parades. It was not worn in front of the general public or when the uniform was worn for non-ceremonial purposes, which this particular uniform often was. Now, opposite his training badge, he's got a qualification badge here. I've heard some people saying that this is for combat readiness. Not too sure myself. But next to that is also this lanyard, which is again a unit citation ceremonial lanyard. This one was originally issued to the second para in 1954 and is still being issued to second para today. As you see, the tunic itself is a 4-pocket tunic, the top pockets being reverse scallop cut. It's a style that was used both by East and West Germans during the Cold War. I believe very similar to the old second pattern British Army dress uniforms, the number 2s. The one that's quite odd with this uniform, just to, if it comes up on camera, show you how it was used. There is significant sun fading around the collar. It may or may not come up, but that sun fading is also followed on the pockets and even the buttons. So this the gentleman who had this uniform was wearing this uniform out in the sun to the point where it's become completely sun bleached. So it is a very light grey. It was light grey to begin with, but not as light as what it is now. You'll also notice that this uniform doesn't have a belt at the waist. which is correct for this uniform. You may have belts on the combat uniform, but there wasn't belts worn. Certainly not this gentleman didn't have a belt on his uniform. Also talk about pinholes. May come up around this badge or may not. There are several pinholes where his medals would have been. I don't know if it's picking up that one there, but he did originally have the medals with this uniform. Get back into focus. But yeah, after talks he didn't want to get rid of the medals. You'll also notice that there's no boots, again because he was still using the boots. The shirt is a standard white shirt. The trousers match the colour of the tunic. They are some faded as well. And all the buttons are sort of like a goldish colour with Legion, I'm guessing what is foreign in French underneath. Not too sure about the translation, but yeah, so that's a little look at a French Foreign Legion uniform. I hope you enjoy.